descartar o no que puede ser portador del virus. Luego de esta importantísima información, vamos a escuchar qué pasa en alguna parte del mundo.
Desde Atlanta les saluda Leticia Guevara con algunas de las noticias más destacadas a esta hora en CNN. Joe Biden y Kamala Harris son las personas del año según la revista Time. La revista nombró al presidente electo de Estados Unidos y a su vicepresidenta electa al hacer historia el 7 de noviembre cuando derrotaron a Donald Trump en una dura elección que lo colocó en el pequeño club de presidentes que solo cumplieron un mandato. Además, ese día Harris se convirtió en la primera mujer del país, la primera mujer negra y la primera mujer del sur de Asia en ser vicepresidenta electa de los Estados Unidos. Además, el director ejecutivo de Zoom, Eric Yuan, fue nombrado empresario del año. El servicio de chat de video ganó popularidad en medio de una crisis ocasionada por la pandemia del coronavirus. En el Líbano, un juez acusó al primer ministro interino del país, Hassan Diab, y a 3 de sus exministros de negligencia criminal por la explosión del puerto de Beirut que mató a más de 200 personas en agosto. El gobierno del primer ministro Diab dimitió a raíz de la explosión y reconocen que recibieron en varias ocasiones advertencias sobre el peligroso almacenamiento de materiales explosivos en el puerto. El juez interrogará a Diab y a sus exministros la próxima semana, mientras muchos ciudadanos dicen que la investigación no brinda suficiente transparencia o respuesta. Desde Atlanta les informó Leticia Guevara. Sigan conectados y bien informados a través de cnne.com.
Es todo en noticias a esta hora. Si usted nos sigue permitiendo el privilegio de la sintonía, estará bien informado, además de disfrutar de una amena programación. Gracias por seguir con nosotros. Hasta luego.
Los hechos informativos más relevantes de los últimos 60 minutos en el Boletín Informativo Nacional. Para consultas ciudadanas, contáctenos al WhatsApp 6949-1861 o síguenos en nuestras cuentas @nacionalfm Panamá. Somos Más Noticias. A continuación, conéctate con la Estrella, clases de premedia.
Que tu corazón y tu hogar se llenen de todas las alegrías que trae la temporada festiva. ¡Feliz Navidad y un maravilloso Año Nuevo! Te desean Nacional FM, Crisol FM, Ser TV Digital y Ser TV.
Radio Postales Navideñas.
Algunas congregaciones para protestantes de denominación no tradicional como los Testigos de Jehová no celebran la Navidad porque la consideran una festividad pagana. Cabe mencionar que en sus inicios los Testigos de Jehová celebraban la Navidad no con carácter de celebración religiosa, sino como forma de sociabilización entre sus miembros. El cambio de actitud hacia dicha festividad se debió a las enseñanzas distintivas de su líder religioso, el juez Joseph Franklin Rutherford. Otros, en cambio, no aceptaban la tradición llamándolo de antinavideños, algunos comparándolo con las actitudes de el Grinch.
Feliz Navidad te desean Nacional FM y Crisol FM.
Nacional 101.7, Crisol 106.9 FM, Radio Nacional 840 AM, junto a Ser TV y Meduca presentan Conéctate con la Estrella. Estamos comprometidos con la formación pedagógica de la niñez panameña.
Conéctate con la Estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo. Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Hello everyone, welcome once again to our Friday classes. I'm very happy to be here once again with everyone. My name is teacher Jose Morillo, and we have great topics for today. We are entering the Christmas time, so we have a couple of things to discuss. Next to me, my dear colleague.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to your favorite class. I'm your broadcaster, Mr. Arjona. Definitely, we welcome all of our students from this beautiful nation. Whether you guys are listening to the radio or you're being connected by our social media, we are through Nacional FM and Crisol, but also we do have a WhatsApp number that you can contact us, which is 60048182. You can send us your WhatsApp messages. We're going to be here waiting for your responses. You can interact and participate with us as well. Today we have outstanding topics to be taught, and we really want you guys to take notes and participate. Next week is going to be our last day of classes of this 2020. Be prepared for next week to participate. It's going to be a great topic based on the summer. Hoping to have a great season, and it makes us happy to think about vacation time. Professor Jose, you can introduce our special speaker for today.
Correct. Our dear psychologist has a great message for you. Pay attention.
Thank you very much, Professor José. ¿Cómo están, queridos estudiantes? Nuevamente, su psicóloga Osiris Moreno en un minuto para ti. Y en esta semana, continuando con nuestro tema, actuar en conciencia y responsabilidad. ¿Pero qué es la conciencia? Esta no es una vocecita, es tratar de discernir, es decir, separar qué es lo correcto de lo incorrecto, llevándonos a tomar una decisión. Discernir, actuar en conciencia es tomar una decisión para luego discernir, es decir, separar lo que es bueno de lo que no es bueno, lo correcto de lo incorrecto. La responsabilidad como parte de la toma de conciencia es un valor, parte de la conciencia humana. Es el cumplimiento de obligaciones o el cuidado de tomar decisiones. Es el hecho de ser responsable de alguien o de algo. Y es la obligación de responder ante un hecho. Por ejemplo, la obligación que tienes al cuidarte a ti mismo y a los demás miembros de tu familia tomando las medidas de bioseguridad. Pero ¿cuáles son esas situaciones en las que muchas veces no nos damos cuenta que debemos tomar conciencia? Cuando te dicen que no vayas a ese parking porque puedes contagiarte de coronavirus, pero igual vas. Cuando decidimos sin pensar, yo lo puedo hacer, cruzar un río peligroso o lanzarse en aguas profundas que no conocen. Eso pasa mucho en los paseos, ¿verdad? Llegar a casa y aunque sabes que es lo correcto, no te lavas las manos ni limpias tus zapatos. O cuando lanzas basura en cualquier parte. Y ya sabes, querido estudiante, si observas que necesitas apoyo, acude a la línea de apoyo psicoemocional a los teléfonos en Chiriquí 774-4428, en Herrera 970-0278, en Panamá 511-4401. Professors, thank you very much.
Thank you for that message. It's very important to always listen careful to the recommendations and follow them, of course. All right, continuing with our topic of today, we have a great topic, and we're going to be talking about time and numbers. Right, teacher?
After the teacher mentioned the topic, let us go ahead with the objective of the class. For today's topic, we're going to have to answer questions about time, success criteria. This is exactly the achievement indicator of how well you have done in this class. Number one, so you can name daily routines and your leisure times or activities. You can also make a timetable or a schedule or a timeline based on your daily activities. Not only that, but you will be able to answer some questions regarding about the time. Remember, write it down. Our topic is time and numbers. This is today's topic. Now, let us explain and define how time is very useful for us today, and we should be wise to use it. Sometimes we say that there is no time, but we had to buy time to do things. So we set priorities in life, and by scheduling and having an agenda can help us to perform our daily routines. Before I get into the explanation, I would like Professor Jose to start greeting those on Instagram so he can mention those names, and I will come back and break down the topic for you guys.
That's right, correct. Thank you so much. And of course, we have pretty active social media today. And we got our dear students like Pimentel is connected. 1707 is saying, good afternoon, teacher Jose. It feels good to see you again. I'm ready for the class today. He's ready for the class today, so I'm sure you're going to be participating a lot. Jaisal is also connected. Jolade, hello. He says, or she says, hello, teacher Jose.
Hello, Jolette.
Caitlin says, hi, teachers. And
hi,
well, a lot of greetings and, waving
Thank
hands.
you. Stay there, guys, so we have
air.
more. Now, let us define time. Time is an essential part of our lives. We use time to schedule all the activities we do. For example, our classes, our household chores, and even our leisure activities that you do in your free time. Notice that the time has a very special characteristic. It always moves in one direction. It is possible to move forward in time but never backward. So it is really important to spend our lifetime the best we can. Now it's time for our segment, and this is a very interesting fact. I didn't know about it. I learned this when I was preparing the lesson. Did you know? And today you guys are going to learn exactly what I learned before when I was preparing and working on the topic. Did you know that 0 is the only number that cannot be represented in Roman numbers? We do have Roman numbers, but 0 is the one who cannot be represented in Roman numbers. Very interesting fact about it. Now, let us ask the famous question, and I want teacher Jose to tell us, or perhaps to respond, this question, and also our viewers on Instagram or our students who are listening to us. I would like to ask you guys the following question. What time is it? What time is it? We could slowly pronounce what time is it. That's okay. We understand. But we could do a little bit faster, and then you say, what time is it? Put everything together, and then you say, what time is it? Let us ask our viewers on Instagram to tell us, what time is it? Teacher Jose, what time is it?
Well, right now it's 10 past 2.
10 past 2. That's great. In other words, we could say it's 2:12.
Correct.
All right?
So no, that's 2:10.
2:10, sorry. I'm looking at the clock that I got here. So, yeah, excellent. 2:10 or 2:12. We're just more or less there. I mean, it all depends on which area perhaps you might be, or continent as well. But this question is used worldwide, and is the only one we use to ask about the time. Remember that question. What time is it? And I want to have the same picture again, because I would like to describe the clock a little bit. We see that the clock has some hands. What do? Well, they tell us the time. They are called hands. That's what we call manecillas. They are called hands. All right. The little one, or the little hand, it's called the hour hand. And the big one, the minute hand. Remember, the little one is called the hour hand. And the big one, the time, the minute hand. And this is how we describe this round and circle clock. Teacher Jose, do you have something to say?
Yes, of course. I mean, we got some people already saying the time that is in the clock.
Okay,
it's 5 o'clock,
okay.
Jaisal says. And Jolette is telling us what time is it right now. She says it's 2:11.
Thank you for that. It's 2:11. That's correct. Remember keywords, the hands, the hour hand, and the minute hand. Teacher Jose?
Correct. Regards to Montilla Hereida. Hello.
Hello, Estrella. Thanks for being there. Faithful viewer. Now, let us introduce some vocabulary. We need to work on pronunciation. We need to introduce a lot of words. So this is time for input. All right, let us present the vocabulary. I want Estrella and everybody at home to repeat the words after me so you can practice. Number one, it's the word is work. work. Number 2, wake up. Wake up. Number 3, something that we're dealing with, pandemic. Pandemic. Number 4, go to bed or go to bed. Go to bed. Number 5, think about your favorite superhero. All right. So number 5 is hero. Now, number 6, schedule. Schedule. All right. Schedule. 7th, household chores. This is what you do, guys, at home, like doing the dishes, cleaning the house, mopping, sweeping the floor, and vacuuming the carpet, whatever you gotta do at home. Number 8 is what you do in your free time or at spare time, or at the worst is leisure activities. And number 9 is the routine. You do have a routine, and this is basically what you do on a daily basis. All right. Now, Teacher Jose, it's time to practice because I know our students are really eager to practice. All right. So we have the match. We're going to be matching the words with the image. I have 5 different words. Number 1, household chore. Number 2, schedule. Number 3, wake up. Number 4, I got hero. Number 5, I got work. So each word, you will have to match the word with the image. All right. So our viewers on Instagram can already look at the pictures and tell us the answers for the match. I would like to describe some of the pictures for those listeners. Picture A, we see a man. It's maybe 6 o'clock in the morning. He is just getting up from his bed. Number 2, we see a person like an octopus with many hands doing a lot of things at the office. So what is that? Then letter C, we see people cleaning, doing the laundry, vacuuming. And letter D, we see people perhaps doing something, activities, or looking at an agenda, working, organizing. And letter E, we see a man wearing a cape. All right, what does that mean? So you could relate the pictures to the words. Teacher Jose, do we have something there?
Yeah, we have a lot of answers actually.
Let's see.
From Anna, Caitlin, Jaisal, Eddie, Jolette. So all of these people are answering the questions. For example, Jolette says 3A, 4E, 5B.
Wow, and that's awesome.
Those are the right answers, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Great matching. Easy one for you guys. And excellent answers. Thank you for your responses. Pretty good.
Exactly. I want to go through the practice, Jose, when it says, let's practice. Can you list some of the activities you do in a quarantine day? So I want to go through that particular image so our students can tell us the activities that you guys are doing during this lockdown that we are. So can you list some of the activities you do during a quarantine time? So please write down and tell us some of the activities that you do. All right. What do you do on Monday? What do you do on Tuesday? What do you do on the weekends? So you guys could tell us about this information. All right. So let's just practice about that. Now, in the meantime, we work for these responses, Teacher Jose. I want to go through the practice that says the couch potato, those idiomatic expressions that we have there. I would like to break these phrases down for our students so they might understand. It says the couch potato, the workaholic, and then we could go directly to that. So I would like to explain the couch potato. All right, you might relate potato and then couch potato. Two things that are different. What does that mean? It means that it's a person that is very lazy, and the person spends a lot of time in front of the TV, watching TV. That's the couch potato. And picture number 2, we have another idiom, the workaholic. What is a workaholic? It's a person who works a lot, right? It's working every single day, burning the candles in both sides. I would say is a workaholic, a person who works a lot. Yeah. Professor C says that her husband is a workaholic. Teacher Jose, you have some responses there?
Yes, I have some of the answers. Actually, pretty good answers.
Could you please share?
I clean the house on weekends.
Excellent.
JSL 1707 says, I have been practicing my English with my friends. And Jolette says, on Monday, I sleep until 8 o'clock.
Oh, those are great activities, guys, you do. Congratulations for that. Now, let's continue practicing the idiomatic expressions. We have the party animal. What does that mean, the party animal? An animal who parties? So what does that mean? Well, it's a person who loves going to parties. That's a party animal. When you have a friend who likes partying, as Professor Osiris was saying, like we say in English, hang out. You know, when you guys, you hang out too much and you go to parties, well, that's a party animal. A person who it's just always there. It's a very well-known Panamanian who loves, parties. And Teacher Jose might know this one very well, the health nut. Teacher Jose, could you explain our students what is the health nut?
The health nut. Bad health, the health nut. What is the health nut? The health nut? A person that loves working out and doing a lot of exercises, like jogging or working out. For example, here, Jason says, I lift weights every day. So probably he's the health nut. Right?
Exactly.
Correct. So probably, yes, you are, Jason. Probably. So that is the health nut.
Okay, let us show right now. Thank you for those answers. Our Google Classroom password for our students. The password is there, 567 and 2KG. Don't go away. Don't move. We're coming with 8th grade class. Right after this one, we still have time to come for 8th grade class. And I really want you guys to be back with us and continue participating. Bye-bye. See you.
Thank you, guys.
Hoy más que nunca necesitamos estar unidos y bien informados.
Esto es un equipo y el equipo se llama Panamá.
El futuro del país está en la educación de nuestros jóvenes. El Ministerio de Educación ha lanzado diferentes proyectos educativos para que los estudiantes, profesores y padres de familia puedan acceder a estos recursos y sigan aprendiendo desde casa, como Ayudinga, Portal Educativo Educa Panamá, clases virtuales, foros educativos, capacitaciones para docentes, módulos didácticos, leemos un cuento y más de 300 cursos virtuales. Estas y otras iniciativas que impacten al país estaremos informando por SER TV.
Hello everyone, and welcome once again to our Friday classes for English, of course. My name is Teacher Jose Murillo, and I'm very, very happy to be here once again with all of you. We have great topics for today, so I would encourage you guys to stay here with us and practice some English during this period. All right, as usual, my dear colleague right here with me.
Hey guys, what's up? We're right back for more. We're happy to have you here. Don't forget that next week we are ending the school year 2020, and you guys are invited to participate next week. I mean, put on your sunglasses. I mean, we're going to speak about the summer, waiting for vacation time. We're going to have also great topics, and we are inviting you from today on. So next Friday, you guys can be ready to participate and put on your sunglasses. I'm your broadcaster, Mr. Arjona. Happy to be here with you. It's time for you to learn. I need your notebook, pen, pencil, and your booklet to take some notes. Without any further ado, I would like to introduce Mrs. Moreno with her outstanding topic based on responsibility. So pay attention to her.
Thank you very much, Teacher José. ¿Cómo están, mis queridos estudiantes? Nuevamente, en un minuto para ti, Osiris Moreno. Y siguiendo con nuestro tema, actuar en conciencia y responsabilidad. ¿Pero qué es La conciencia, como les decía, eso no es una vocecita que te dice así como el grillito de Pinocho, ¿verdad? Es tratar de discernir, separar lo que es correcto de lo incorrecto, llevándonos a tomar una decisión. Pero esa responsabilidad, ¿de qué se trata? Es considerada un valor y una cualidad del ser humano. Se refiere a una característica positiva de las personas, a través de la cual son capaces de comprometerse y actuar de una manera correcta. Para conciencia y consumo responsable para cuidar el medio ambiente. Es la acción que realizan las personas de una manera considerada, eficaz y responsable en el consumo de productos y servicios. Ejemplo, papel, plástico, alimentos, reciclaje de envases plásticos, etc. Cada vez que compres algo, debes considerar también el impacto causado por los residuos y la basura que genera. Rechaza las bolsas de plástico que dan en supermercados y comercios. Bueno, gracias a Dios en Panamá ya eso cambió. Si puedes, al hacer la compra, lleva tus propias bolsas de tela, de papel, de cartón o incluso las de plástico usadas anteriormente hasta que se vuelvan inservibles. Las puedes utilizar también. Recicla antes que comprar. Muchas de las cosas que están por tirar pueden volver a utilizarse de otras maneras. Usa tu imaginación. Ejemplo, esos pedacitos de jabón de barra que usas para bañarte, los puedes ir guardando y luego armas uno más grande. Evita las latas y los productos muy envasados. Las fiambreras y los tarros de cristal son una forma más ecológica para guardar los alimentos que el plástico o el aluminio. Y da prioridad a tus productos con envases retornables o reutilizables, como el vidrio. Si utilizas artículos desechables, que sean de material biodegradable o en todo caso reciclables. Por ejemplo, los platos, los vasos, cubiertos, bolsas, bolígrafos desechables de materiales biodegradables, queridos estudiantes. Y ya sabes, si necesitas algún apoyo, llama a la línea psicoemocional en Coclé 991-1024, en Herrera 970-0278, en Boca del Toro 758-5377. Professors,
thank you so much for that great message and great recommendations. Always important for our listeners to, actually listen to that and pay close attention. All right, so today we're going to be talking about main occupations of people in Panama. We got very important occupations, and then we're going to have a little discussion about them. We're going to practice with some vocabulary, and we're going to do some activities about that. So some of the learning objectives that we have here for you guys today is that you will be able to speak about professions in Panama, and also you will be able to use adjectives to describe workers when speaking or writing. The success criteria is that I can use adjectives to describe a person, and I can name different occupations of people in Panama. All right? So we can start right away by saying that talking about the main occupations of the people here in Panama, right? So Panama has industries including tourism, financial services, and manufacturing. Several organizations maintain a strong presence in Panama. This promotes the existence of a lot of professionals in many of these fields, right? So we have a very important message for you today. Did you know? We have gotten to the part of did you know that Panama has artists and in visual arts, painters, musicians, poets, writers, and athletes who are recognized worldwide. So this is pretty known by all of you guys that we have a lot of great people here, a lot of professionals, and very, very capable people of doing and performing all of these professions for sure. Okay, so now we're gonna go to some vocabulary for today. Okay, in the vocabulary we got some occupations that are pretty famous per se, the most common occupations that we have here. For example, let's go with number 1. Practice at home. Repeat after me. Remember, we have accountant, cashier, doctor, judge, lawyer, nurse, paramedic, police officer, security guard, and seller. Okay? Take your time, practice at home, repeat them, try to, follow and model the vocabulary, okay? Continuing with the little matching. In the meantime, I'm going to be reading some of your comments, but before that, I would like for you to complete the matching right here. Okay, we got 5 words, 5 images. You know how this goes. You simply have to match. We got the vocabulary right here is security guard, doctor, paramedic, lawyer, and cashier. Okay, take a moment, try to do the matching. In the meantime, I would like to read some of your comments. For example, Ibn Saladino is a runner, says 1707. Thank you so much. He is a very good runner. Very, very good runner. Okay, so in the meantime, I would like to talk about some of your occupations, not your occupations per se, but your relatives' occupations, your family's occupations, all right? For example, your mom, your dad, your uncle, or your aunt. So you can maybe start mentioning their occupations, okay? For example, my mother was a teacher, or my mother is actually a teacher. She's no longer working anymore, but she is a teacher. My dad is a math teacher also, right? So you can tell us your relatives' occupations, okay? What does your mom do? What does your dad do? What does your uncle, grandmother, or grandfather did or used to do when they were working, right? Okay, I'm gonna read some answers because we have some answers from Caitlin. She says 2A, 5B, 3, 5C, I'm sorry, 5C and 3B, right? Yes, teacher?
Yeah, by the way, teacher, we have a message for Caitlin.
Tenemos un mensaje aquí. Buenas tardes, bendiciones. ¿Podrían hacerme el favor de enviarle saludos a Caitlin Ford, que estuvo de cumpleaños el día 6 de diciembre? Ella todos los días se conecta y le encantan las clases de los teachers.
Excellent, Caitlin. Thank you for joining our class.
Well, happy birthday, Caitlin. A big, big happy birthday, Caitlin, for you. And we wish you the best of the best, all right? We hope you had a happy birthday, Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining our classes all the time. And all of you guys, we're very happy to have you all in our classes. My mom was an English teacher, and I am an English teacher. Wow, Jolette is an English teacher too. She's a colleague.
Oh, colleague, great, Jolette.
Thank you so much. Alrighty, so moving on to the topic of explanation, okay? So we're going to be talking about the main occupations of people in Panama. All right, cool, right? So, no problem, Caitlin. Our pleasure. Thank you for staying with us. Alrighty, so we have paramedic, nurse, and doctor. They are kind of in the same field, right? They most of the time work in a hospital or a clinic, depends. Okay. So then we have the cashier, sellers, and accountants, which is also a similar field. They are connected in a way. And then we have the lawyer and the judge. Okay. Lawyers and judges, they work in an office preparing legal material to defend their clients. And judges hear their arguments from the defense and prosecution. And then we have the security guard and police officers. Okay. These are topics of explanation. All of these occupations are relatively related because they are not the same, but they work in the same brand or the same field, like a police officer and a security guard. They how can you say that?
They protect?
Exactly, thank you. They protect people.
And serve. Remember the lemma, the slogan.
The motto, yeah. They protect and serve. So that is a protection profession, actually. So now we got some little practice right here also, in which we are going to you are going to tell me the occupation of these people, right? So we have some people right here, and then the question is, what does she or he do? Okay, when I ask, I'm gonna actually practice right here with my colleague. I'm gonna ask him the question to find out what is his occupation. Okay, so teacher Jose, what do you do?
Well, I'm an English teacher.
Thank you. So when somebody asks you, what do you do? it refers to your occupation. Okay, I'm gonna practice right now with our dear Mrs. Osiris. So, Mrs. Osiris, what do you do?
I am psychologist.
Excellent. Perfect. All right. So, guys, that you guys are listening to us, what do you do? Right? You can tell us. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I'm a lawyer. I'm a police officer. All right. So that is a question that refers to the occupation. Okay. So we got some images right here. 1 and 2. What does he or he do? Let's go. Tell us. Next image. What does he or she do? And we have another one, 5 and 6, which is similar. What does she or he do? Right? Send us your answer. She is a nurse. She's a firefighter. She's a teacher. We'll find out from your answers. Yes, teacher?
Teacher, we really want to excel the work of Professor Oliver Alonso, who is an English professor at Escuela El Latillo de Ocu Herrera. Wow. Professor Oliver has worked with over 85 students and in this time of pandemic, and we got some videos of his students he sent to us, and we would like to present one of those videos now. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Okay, let's watch the video. Have a look at.
Let's go.
Es el momento de aprender geografía.
Good morning, teacher. My name is Ingles. The food. Fruits, banana. Vegetable, lettuce. Meat, chicken. Dairy product, chocolate.
Conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Oh, thank you so much for this teacher. What's the name again?
Oliver Alonso.
Oliver Alonso. I tip my hat to you, actually. Great work, and the video was absolutely amazing.
I mean, that little girl has an outstanding pronunciation. The word lettuce is quite difficult.
It is.
And then she nailed that.
Correct.
Thank you, Professor Alfonsillo de Ocu Herrera.
Well, thank you so much, and we really appreciate the effort that you're doing for our students. Alrighty, so, well, it is, right? This is the cutest I've seen today. Great job.
Excellent. Was enough comments,
Yeah, right. Pretty cute. Alrighty. So, continuing here on topic, we know we were talking about the occupations. We got some people saying that they are students. I'm a student. Actually, I think we have Mr. Alfonso here. Those are my pupils, he says.
Oh, thank you, teacher, for your hard work and your support. We really appreciate what you're doing. Best regards from Panama City. And we really work alongside with those teachers who give the extra mile. And we're very pleased for those results. Man, you are doing a great job.
Thank you so much. Excellent job. Alrighty. So we continue, and we're going to go quickly to the grammar part right here, in which we're going to be talking about some adjectives that we use to describe some of these occupations that we have in Panama. Okay, so I'm going to be reading some of these adjectives. Like, for example, if I say, let's use some of these words to describe a teacher. Okay, I would say that a teacher is enthusiastic, imaginative, responsible, motivated, for example, flexible, intelligent. I think we are very intelligent, right? Very good.
Indeed.
Dedicated, empathic, helpful, and on and on. So these are some of the adjectives that we can use to describe someone's occupation, okay? Before I continue, teacher Alfonso says, I'm so proud of them. He says that.
I think the entire nation is proud of your students. Once again, I would like to highlight and emphasize the outstanding job, Professor Alfonso, you're doing. Thank you so much for that.
Correct. Thank you so much. So it is time for you guys to practice, right? Let's practice. Let's complete the sentences real quick by using some of the adjectives right there on the box, okay? So look at this. We have some of the examples: prestigious, extraordinary, brave, professional, and caring. All right, so we got 5 different options and 5 different adjectives. So why don't you help me complete one of these ones? For example, number 1, Lionel is a professional doctor, is a brave doctor, is a prestigious doctor. You know, many options are actually possible in these examples, all right? You can use different options to complete any of these ones. I'm going to choose brave. I think doctors are extremely brave nowadays, facing and fighting this pandemic situation. So they are pretty darn brave indeed. All right, so moving on. We don't have much time, so we are going to talk about the assignment right here. For the assignment, you're going to be writing about a person in Panama who you admire for his or her passion in his or her job. Use descriptive adjectives or qualitative adjectives chart as positive characteristics of our Panamanian workers, okay? So describe someone, and well, we have reached the end of the class. Thank you so much for staying connected, for participating. We really, really appreciate your effort, and we always want you here. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend.
Don't move. We're coming with 9th grade, right?
Correct.
Hoy más que nunca necesitamos estar unidos y bien informados.
Esto es un equipo y el equipo se llama Panamá.
El futuro del país está en la educación de nuestros jóvenes. El Ministerio de Educación ha lanzado diferentes proyectos educativos para que los estudiantes, profesores y padres de familia puedan acceder a estos recursos y sigan aprendiendo desde casa, como Ayudinga, Portal Educativo Educa Panamá, clases virtuales, foros educativos, capacitaciones para docentes, módulos didácticos, leemos un cuento y más de 300 cursos virtuales. Estas y otras iniciativas que impacten al país estaremos informando por SER TV.
Conéctate con Estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo. Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Hello everyone, welcome once again to our Friday English classes. All right, so this is your teacher Jose Morillo. I'm very happy and very excited to be here once again with all of you. Please stay with us because we have a lot of great information, great topics, and we are very happy that you guys are part of our classes. Right here next to me, my dear colleague.
I'm very happy and delighted for the great results we have seen today. We have witnessed great results, students participating, teachers joining, students sending videos. That's what education is just all about. Everyone working together to bring out the best of you guys, and that's what we're here for. Next week, we're gonna be celebrating our last day of class, so you guys are invited to be here next week. I mean, it's going to be based on, or the theme for that class will be about summer, you know, announcing the vacation time and period, your holidays, and we really want to bring happiness on that day, showing that there is a future and we can all enjoy on that day. Today we have a great topic for our graduates. Teacher Jose, these are our graduate students, 9th grade, and this is going to be a great topic because we're going to speak about Panama. But stay there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to us. We have Professor Osiris with her topic. Let's enjoy.
Thank you very much. Hola, mis queridos estudiantes. Aquí nuevamente en un minuto para ti. Soy la psicóloga Osiris Moreno. Actuar en conciencia y responsabilidad. ¿Y qué es la conciencia? No es ningún término trascendental ni nada extraño. Es una facultad humana. ¿Qué es la conciencia? Recuerden, no es una vocecita, no es el grillito. Es tratar de separar, discernir qué es lo correcto de lo incorrecto, llevándonos a tomar una decisión bien pensada. La responsabilidad como parte de la conciencia. Actuar en conciencia es estar convencido de que lo que se hace es sin duda lo mejor y que haciendo el bien se engrandece a uno mismo y a los demás. Es seguir los reglamentos, normas y procedimientos. En estos días, ¿verdad? ¿Cuáles son las normas? De bioseguridad. Un hijo actúa en conciencia cuando utiliza las medidas de bioseguridad para no poner en riesgo a su familia y a sí mismo. Un estudiante actúa en conciencia cuando realiza sus deberes y asignaciones y las entrega a tiempo. Y yo les dejo esta pregunta, queridos estudiantes. Ustedes, ¿cuándo actúan en conciencia? Piénsenlo, es muy importante para su vida. Y recuerde, si necesitas apoyo psicoemocional, puedes llamar a las líneas en Colón 470-0457, en Los Santos 994-8555, en Veraguas 998-2474. Thank you very much, professors.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Osiris. You're always kind. I know it's your last day today of the year. We want to congratulate and thank Professor Osiris for being with us this time. I mean, informing you guys, helping you to survive in this world. I want you guys to send your best regards to Professor Osiris through Instagram, or those students in the regions that are listening to us. You could think about a positive message for her. Excellent. We wish you the best of luck for you, Professor Osiris, and thank you for being part of this school year. We're not saying goodbye, but I know you're going to be coming back next year as well if we continue doing so. Well, our topic for 9th grade is holidays celebrated in Panama. I'm loving this topic from start to end. You know, since we speak about holidays, we think about parties, we think about enjoying food, culture, knowing more people, offering our culture to other nations and visitors. And we definitely have a lot to offer regarding tourism and culture in Panama. Our learning objective for this class is the following: to indicate holidays and important festivals celebrated in Panama, to explain how people spend their holidays in here, and success criteria. You guys will be associating the holidays with the months of the year. If this holiday is celebrated in January, what do we celebrate on January? If it's on March, what do Panamanians celebrate on the month of March? You know, in the month of March, sorry. So what do you celebrate there? And if it's in December, what do you guys celebrate in December? And you can name also important festivals celebrated in different provinces. You guys will be also able to write sentences using the simple present tense forms to write and speak about holidays. This is a very interesting class. Now, holidays celebrated in Panama. What is it? Let me define and explain. Around the world, Panamanians are known as very happy people. I have to agree with this because we love parties and we have a lot of celebration and cultural events during the year. Besides the national holidays, there are many festivals people celebrate in different provinces. All these fascinating celebrations and traditions are part of our identity. This is part of our identity. The way we were made or we are, we do celebrate, we enjoy happy moments by enjoying these events and festivals. Now, it's time for our segment, which is actually a fact, and we would like to introduce it. Did you know in Panama, we celebrate festivals of different fruits? I mean, I love eating fruits, and we do have a festival in Panama about fruits. Didn't know this before, but I know it now. I would like also not only to explain here, but we do have a video from Professor Alonso again, and his outstanding students. I would like you guys, whether you are on YouTube, on Instagram, or Facebook, or listening to us on the radio, please listen and enjoy the following video Professor Alonso has sent us.
Hello, Mr. Alfonso. My name is Anelisa Monroy Flores. My presentation today is animals, farm animals, dog, cat, goat, pig, rooster, wild animals, tiger, lion, monkey, elephant, and deer. Thank you.
Somos el futuro de
Hey,
la patria.
what a great boy, man. This guy killed it. Great pronunciation. I like your cardboard. The way you presented the speech, it was awesome. Professor Oliver Alonso, you have done a tremendous job with your 85 students. And I will never get tired of saying it. As you also said, education should be done and presented collaboratively. Not only teachers, but also students and also parents being involved in education. That's beautiful and meaningful. Teacher Jose, I know you already have some comments from the video. Let's present what people are saying about it.
Yes, right now we have some of the students saying the surprise because next Friday is going to be our last class.
Oh, yeah.
For this year.
Sadly.
Don't be sad. 1707 is going to be fine. We're going to come back for hopefully. And Jolette says, great job and God bless teacher Osiris.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you very much.
No problem. And Mr. Teacher Alfonso says, I'm going to cry.
Don't cry. Well, teacher, you have to cry because of seeing the great result on your students. This is our payment, teacher. Remember that you are here to make an impact on your students' lives. And remember that you are a model example for them. What you do today, they will be copying it in the future. And when they see the big effort you teacher are making and the sacrifice you are doing for them, it pays off. Let me repeat that. It pays off and it will pay off in the future. So once again, thank you, teacher, for that. Any other comment, teacher Jose?
So far, we're good.
We're okay. Let us continue with our class. Let's practice. Can you mention 3 of your favorite holidays? Now, let's just bring the topic to the table. We have been speaking about holidays. Now, I would like you guys on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook that you could provide us with some of your favorite holidays. Those students are at home who are listening to the radio. Please write down in your notebook or tell your parents, a friend of yours, your brother, your sister, what is your favorite holiday? What is it? You can explain and write about it and send us the information. What is your favorite holiday? Teacher Jose will introduce vocabulary for this lesson. Pay attention to Teacher Jose and practice the pronunciation with him.
Alrighty. Yes, of course. I'm going to talk about the vocabulary right now. So remember, try to practice at home, try to repeat at home, and try to repeat it more than one time if necessary, okay? So let's go. Carnival, Labor Day, Independence Day, Mother's Day, Holy Week, Christmas, Festivals, Congo Festival, Boquete International Fair, the Thousand Polleras Festival, River, Park, and Travel. Okay, so we have a lot of vocabulary this time. Some of the words are a little difficult to pronounce, but I know that you guys can handle it. All right, so try to practice and repeat as much as possible at home. Okay, so in the meantime, we have another quick matching activity related to the vocabulary that we just learned. All right, so we got 5 words in here, 5 images. We simply connect them. All right, so we got Congo Festival, Boquete International Fair, Labor Day, Carnival, and River. Okay, so we are going to basically match them, and then we're gonna read your answers, of course. So in the meantime, we're gonna go to the next activity, which we are talking about the months of the year, right? The months of the year, guys. So when is your birthday? You can tell us when your birthday is, right? Because we're talking about the month of the year. So we're gonna be combining the months of the year to this corresponding holiday. Okay, so Christmas is celebrated in August. Exactly. No, that is wrong. It's not in August. That is very wrong. So you can send us your answers. We're going to be reading them. And in the meantime, Teacher Jose?
Yeah, Teacher Jose, I would like to explain to our audience that we have been using the holiday with the preposition in. I would like to emphasize and explain that the preposition in is being used for and not a specific date. We only have the month. We don't have the day, either the year. So we are only using the month. So then we use in.
Correct. Thank you for that information. And I have to make a little stop right here to read a very important information from one of our dear students.
Could you please read that?
Of course. From Caitlin Ford. She says, teachers, I'm sad because classes are over, but I will not see you again in classes on the radio. I love your classes and I wish you Merry Christmas. I love you very much.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry right now. Thank God I'm not on TV, so I'll be crying.
That is such a beautiful message. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for that message. We really appreciate it. And we will be back. We're going to be back soon, so don't worry. We're gonna be here.
It's really moving. I'm very emotional for this. But we want you to be next Friday with us. It's very moving.
It is indeed. Thank you, Caitlin. We really appreciate it. We love you back. So we have Christmas, and she says also, she's answering,
Oh my God.
Great. She says, Christmas is celebrated in December.
Correct.
That is perfect. So I'm going to take a quick moment, very fast. I'm going to practice the pronunciation of the months of the year for you guys, okay? So let's go with the first one. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, you can practice at home and repeat them as many times as possible. All right, that's how we pronounce the months of the year. Okay, so we're gonna go on real quick to the grammar part, which I want to explain something here really quickly. The simple present tense. Okay, the simple present tense. It's quite important to basically know the structure. Teacher, would you mind taking a look at the simple present tense?
Oh, for sure. I would like to tell our students that whenever we follow the structure, it will be a lot easier for us to follow the example and to be able to write a sentence. Don't forget that everything you say in English, you need to start with a subject. You need that person there, all right? After the subject, you might need the main verb. And after the verb, the complement of the sentence. Let me give you an example. I love holidays. I love holidays. I is my subject. Love is my main verb. And holidays is my complement. And at the end, when writing, I need to put my full stop or the period because I have ended my sentence there. Teacher Jose, could you please provide more examples and details about it?
Correct. So the simple present tense, we know the structure. We can make affirmative sentence, we can make negative sentence, and we can make questions using the simple present tense. So let's go right away to a practice, okay? Let's go to the practice, which is the next one that we have right here. And then you will choose for us the right option. So for example, in the first one, my friends always go or goes to the river on holidays. So what do you think? Is it A or B? Number 2, Kenneth usually play or plays. Remember that for the third person, we need to add the S. So in this case, we're talking about Kenneth, and we have to use plays, okay? So you can send us your answers. We're going to be reading them. And it's time to wrap it up. Just in case, I'm going to be reading the assignment real quick.
Yeah,
5 sentences.
Take your time for that, teacher.
Yes, of course. I'm going to be reading. Write 5 sentences, paragraphs about your favorite holiday. Write the sentence in the simple present tense. Underline the verb in the simple present form. Use draws or pictures for each example. And remember capital letter and punctuation marks. I want to say something. I want to say that for Caitlin, I will never forget that message. This beautiful message will stay forever in my mind, and I really appreciate it, okay? And for all of you guys that have sent messages to us saying your grateful messages and saying thank you, we really appreciate it, and I'm very thankful for had this opportunity to be here with everyone and be part of this amazing project. Okay, Teacher Jose?
Yeah, I would like to mention exactly, teacher, what you said. I'm very delighted for the great results. I think we have been here for 6 months so far, and you guys have done a great job. But we want to invite you all for next Friday, having our closure for this end of the school year. But for those who are with us right now, Teacher Evelyn and Teacher Yosida will be right after us with more classes. So you will have 1 more hour of English to practice and to really reinforce the topic. So we are extending the invitation for you guys to stay right there. And remember, next Friday, you can send us your pictures. Teacher Jose, they can wear their sunglasses, their summer clothing. You can send the pictures, and we're going to be posting that. So through the WhatsApp, 6004818182, you can send us your outfit, your summer clothing, and your sunglasses. We're going to definitely enjoy that class. So time is up for middle school, all right? So take care. Have a nice weekend, teacher.
Thank you so much. Summertime is coming.